come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi!
Greetings gamers, Wolfinz here. Crazy Taxi is one of the best games of all time. It's a game that perfectly captures the attitude of the late 90s and early 2000s. It's a game that says so little and so much at the same time. It's also where I learned to drive.
Fucking dick!
Now right off the bat, Crazy Taxi gives you 4 characters to choose from.
Go ahead and pick a car and driver.
Dexter Holland, Big Dick Joe, Woman, and Gus. The gameplay loop of Crazy Taxi is simple, but it's addictive. Under arcade rules, you are given a timer that automatically runs down. In order to add more time, you need to pick up passengers and drop them off at their location within the time frame. If you are fast enough, you will be rewarded with extra cash and time. And if you take too long, your passengers will jump out of a moving vehicle. You can also earn small bonuses by avoiding traffic and by performing a crazy drift. You are graded by the amount of money you make, and just like Sonic, you want to aim for that sweet, sweet S rank.
Class S license. Man, that was amazing driving. I'm sure you're gonna come by and show it to me again sometime, right? Here we go.
Now, if you're a total coward, you might select the 10-minute rule, where you're guaranteed 10 minutes no matter what. But I find myself lasting longer under arcade rules due to getting more added time, and much like the early Tony Hawk games, Crazy Taxi benefits from being on a strict timer as it adds much needed tension. Now Crazy Taxi only comes with 2 maps, the aptly titled arcade map that appeared in the original arcade version of this game, and the confusingly titled original map that debuted in the Dreamcast port and has been in every version since. Both maps take place in San Francisco, and both have interesting and memorable set pieces. Becoming familiar with these maps is very crucial. For some reason, in the original map, the navigational arrow that tells you where to drop off customers can be incredibly finicky, and no, I don't mean the big-eared foxes. Don't worry, after a few gameplay sessions, you will quickly learn the layout. Now, 2 maps might not sound like a lot, and that's true, it's not. The console version adds in this new mode called the Crazy Box. You tackle little challenges. You do everything from slamming your way through a parking garage, knocking down giant bowling pins, and making insane jumps. Equally crazy is the diverse cast of customers. You have everything from pregnant women, priests, and punk rockers with giant mohawks. This is a game that doesn't take itself seriously, and I love it for that. Now this is one of the most important games of my formative years. No other game has had such a big influence on my taste in music, except maybe Vice City and the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series. It's impossible to discuss this game without discussing the Punk soundtrack. It is ingrained into the very core of the game. While The Offspring rightfully gets praised for their contributions, I feel like Bad Religion is criminally overlooked. 10 in 2010 is a banger. While the soundtrack only consists of 2 bands and a handful of songs, I never find myself getting sick of it. Maybe it's because a round rarely goes longer than 12 minutes, but this game's energy is unmatched. The aesthetic can be described as Dreamcast core, from its bright blue sky, sunny beaches, low poly models, and blatant advertisement. Crazy Taxi couldn't be more late 90s Sega if it tried. Now the advertisement played an important role in the game's identity too. This is back when it was novel and cool to see a real-world brand represented inside of a video game.
Somehow the most realistic part is that people have to go to Levi Jeans after eating a KFC.
Overall, Crazy Taxi is a generational game. It was one of the few Dreamcast games to sell over 1 million copies. It's one of those games where a rumble controller feels necessary. It managed to make advertising look cool, when we all know it isn't. Unfortunately, the franchise's success has never been repeated. There are 2 decent sequels, but none were able to live up to the height of the original. Perhaps this is due to a changing industry. When the original Crazy Taxi came out, open-world games were a new concept. Grand Theft Auto was flat, so being able to drive around this 3D city was exciting to players, but whenever Grand Theft Auto 3 and its sequels came out, attention was drawn away from Crazy Taxi. Those games boosted big open-world maps. You could get out of your vehicle and explore, and suddenly the Crazy Taxi series seemed antiquated by comparison. Now, I'm not making this video to hate on Grand Theft Auto. I enjoy that series too. God, I can just watch in first person. It's like that scene in Goldfinger where they have to dispose of that body. Oh! Ow! What was that? What was that? I passed the mission and then I just get ran over? Sega is developing a new Crazy Taxi game, and I'm cautiously skeptical. I'm just looking forward to seeing the game talked about again. Now, is Crazy Taxi one of the greatest games of all time? Yeah, I think so. It's simple, arcadey, fun, and I see plenty of love for it these days.
Game rated T for teen.
Yeah, I'm here for my license.
Get behind that yellow line!
Yeah, I know. License, please.
You better get out of my face! Then I gotta get your punk license
Yeah,
back!
I
Look what I
know.
got on you! You drive through the mall, the subway, city park! You like a dope
That was some big air.
What's your problem?
Hey, that's what I get paid for. I made some serious cake that day.
Crazy Taxi on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
Anyways, gamers, thanks for tuning in to today's video. I had fun rambling about one of my favorite games of all time. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and any support is greatly appreciated. I will do something crazy to celebrate if we hit that milestone. On a personal note, I apologize if the video came across as a mess. This is my first time editing in DaVinci Resolve. I figured it was well past time to upgrade from my old copy of Vegas Pro 14. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way in the algorithm. I would also like to give a shout out to Vividwolfie for the fantastic art of Leo featured in the thumbnail. Follow his socials below. In the meantime, stay tuned for a video about the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, and don't forget to rock on and wolf out.